How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 Franchise Building Challenge. So, I mentioned doing an all-legends team and putting them up in a 0 overall league to see, number one, can they go 82-0? I'm not 82-0, sorry. 162-0. 162. I keep thinking 82-0 because of the NBA challenges, but this is an MLB challenge. 162 games. So, can we go undefeated for a season? I don't know. It seems like it's probably not going to happen just because of the nature of the sim, but you never know. Maybe we can get a job done. It'd be kind of cool if we can. I'll show you guys the roster. For the most part, it's all the best legends. I mean, we have some that, based on positions, I kind of had to fill it out, so it's here and there. But also, too, there are some legends that I guess we're missing because some of the current players were placed from free agency onto like those custom teams, so I don't know what happened to them. Either way, we'll do our best with the legends we've got. Hopefully nobody gets waived and hoping nobody gets signed. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe to the content, comment some videos, go to social, play the section on main channel down in the description. If you think I can be DJP. With that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright, let's take a look at the roster. This is where the fun begins. So, let's advance to the regular season, because it doesn't really matter to look at spring training. So we'll look at their lineups. So you can see it's all legends. Every single one of these bad boys. It doesn't look like we have a catcher. So Troy Gloss is going to have to catch. Yeah, I know it seems a little bit strange, some of the legends that we do have. The reason being is, like I said, I just went I had to go based on like what was in that roster, positions, all that. Obviously, we have some of our guys, too, that are also here in AAA, AA, and all that. A lot of legends. Hopefully nobody gets waived and signed, but knowing the game, there's a huge chance that just might happen. So yeah, AAA seems to be a bit scary, but our major league team looks pretty good, so hopefully it could stay that way. Do we have any free agents currently right now that we could potentially sign? Jacob DeGrom. So Jacob DeGrom can sign, but the problem is, of course, can't afford him. So yeah, like there's pretty much all of the good players are in free agency, so hopefully none of them get signed. I'm a bit worried, but hopefully, again, the game won't do that. So, again, we're going to say the entire time, no cuts. We're going to see if we can go 116-0. Even if we can't, I assume this team will win the World Series. But then again, I've seen stupider things happen in this game. And just in case you guys are curious, as you can see, every other roster in the MLB has 1 overall players. Basically 0 overall. They don't have any stats, but the overall is just 1. And they'll progress to like 5 at most, so hopefully nobody signs. Again, we're trying to win in a 0 overall. I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, even if they sign like 199, it shouldn't make a difference like with the amount of people we have versus like the people they have. So, all right, let's see what happens. So, first game of the season, we're gonna simulate. So we're just gonna kind of go game by game until we lose. 32-0 first game, and also too, I want to see if we throw any perfect games. So that's going to be another point of emphasis. So I'm going to look around 14-0. Is every single game going to be a shutout? Oh my god, we threw a perfect game. That is the first perfect game I've ever had in a sim. That at least I know of. 12 strikeouts for Garrett Cole. No walks, no hits. It's a perfect game. And our second game of the season, perfect game. Alright, well, we're just going to keep going. I'm going to go kind of like with the triangle because I do want to see if we do end up losing one. Up, and there you go. Waving people already for some reason. Is there a way I can change that? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I have to do like the 40-man like update it automatically. Maybe that's what it is. In the user settings, let's see here. Mode specific. Waivers. All waiver transactions, manual control, waiver transactions. Okay. I'm just going to set everything to manual. And it's going to take a long time to sim, but I think that maybe that's just going to be better. Okay, auto fix all. Let's do that. And never mind. They're just going to still wave. Alright, you know what? Maybe we're not going to do perfect games. Okay, we're just going to see if maybe, how long it takes for us to give them a run. And there we go. It took a few games. All right, we'll just simulate the season, see what happens. Well, we'll simulate a few weeks. I'll simulate every off day. So let's just see. We'll auto fix all. So far, we're doing well. Haven't lost a game yet. And we are at 26-0. And we've barely given up any runs, so there's that. Let's simulate up to here. So far, we have won every single game up to this point, and in dominating fashion. So that's good. Let's simulate through date here. Yeah, I know that the what's it called? CPU signed a few of those guys, so and some of them got waived. So it's not too big of a deal, but we'll see. I'm hoping that doesn't cost us a loss. We'll just auto-utilize there. And so far our team is absolutely killing it. We are at 77-0. Let's see. Can we make it through halfway of the season? Yes. So far, no losses. So sim past All-Star break, sim through date. And currently right now, we are sitting at 91-0. So we are undefeated right now through our first 91 games. And, let's just take a look at the lineups here. Alan Trammell's hitting 463. Joe Morgan's hitting 431. Bryce Harper's hitting 492. Oh, my goodness. Some of these stats on these guys are ridiculous. And we have a Joe Random who's hitting well for us. Troy Gloss. We got 2 Joe Randoms. Steve Finley. Vinny Castilla. Torrey Hunter's doing well. Yeah. Pitching rotation is absolutely filthy as well. Everyone is under a sub-1 ERA, which is crazy. Our bullpen has been pretty good. We have, a lot of guys that aren't legends, though, which is a little bit concerning. And I imagine our AAA and AA teams are pretty good, too. Actually, our AAA teams might be kind of bad. Let's see. 81-0 for the AA team, and 85-2 for the AAA team. So our AAA team was the only team that has lost a game. 16-9 here. The battle of the Joe Randoms. And then we lost one here. 11-9. So otherwise, wow. Okay, so currently right now we're undefeated in our AA season and our MLB season, which is pretty crazy. That is okay. I'll take it. We're just gonna keep going, sim through date, and I'm confident now. I'm liking the way we're playing, and we're looking good. 101 wins, 102 wins now, and not a single loss. So we're just gonna keep going. Maybe it is possible to go 160 now. I don't remember if I did it when I did it this last time. If I went 160, I think I did, but I just don't recall. Wow, 49 runs at a game is crazy. Okay, we got a few more games. Not too far. We're going to keep simulating and see what happens. We're just going to auto-fix every single time that it prompts me to. And we are currently at 152-0. We got 10 games left on the season to try to go undefeated. Can we do it? I hope so. 7 more games. And Isotopes won the championship. And we won 162-0. Undefeated season. But we got a postseason to win. So, also, our Isotopes, did they go... Or they okay, this team went 138-0. They only lost 2 games. We almost had a situation where our major league team, and all of our minor league teams went 160-0. That's a video in itself. But that's assuming you can get, not everybody to wait, be waived. And wow, we dominated here. Roy Oswalt, yeah, absolutely dominant. And, AJ Burnett was dominant. Okay, cool. But we're in the postseason, but let's take a look here. League leaders is going to be crazy. Gary Wood strikeouts. Satchel Paige, ERA of .18. Garrett Cole, 33 wins. Cliff Lee, 24 shutouts. 29 complete games for Cliff Lee. Innings pitched Garrett Cole. He also had to throw a perfect game. There might have been more. I'm not going to sit through and look at every single game. The fact that we got a perfect game on the second game, I'm happy. So maybe there was more than one. But we're not going to look. And maybe Garrett Cole threw more than one. Who knows? I ain't looking. Carlos Delgado, 102 home runs. Joe Morgan had 82 doubles, 8 triples, 71 stolen bases. David Justice, 407 ribbies. Wow. Okay. Alan Trammell had the best batting average. You can see like all Colorado Rockies until we get to down here. And yeah, Evan Longoria signed with the Reds. Hopefully the Reds made the postseason. Imagine they didn't. That would be kind of funny. Hits, Trammell, yeah, doubles, Joe Morgan, triples, Joe Morgan. Carlos had 102 home runs. Is freaking outrageous. And it says 120 with ribbies, but way more than that. Yeah, like these guys probably had like, yeah, okay. See, like here it calculates it right. The amount of RBIs they had is absolutely ridiculous. Wow, 407. 400 runs for Joe Morgan, 71 stolen bases. Oh my goodness. Look at the OPS of these dudes. It's absolutely insane. Wins, I mean, of course, every single one of our starters was dominant. Obviously no one's going to have a loss. Saves. ERA is crazy. Brandon Webb signed with the Nationals. The Nationals must be good. Oh, wow, they got Phil Niekro, Mark Pryor. Dude, the Nationals got a bunch of good players. They signed everybody. Shout out to the Nationals. I'm going to see what their standings were. They must have been pretty good. Yeah, they were the number 2 team. Okay. Shout out to them. Kerry Wood, Cy Young. Bryce Harper, Hank Aaron Award. David Justice, MVP. And batting title was Alan Trammell. Of course, David Justice got the MVP. I mean, this dude had like 407 ribbies. Yeah, I mean, he dominated. So shout out to him. I mean, so many guys did their thing out there. So these numbers are astronomical. Our Cy Young winner went to Kerry Wood. Not Garrett Hall. Maybe it's because of the strikeout numbers, but damn. Do a perfect game. We know that. Maybe Kerry Wood threw one. I would assume he probably did. Well, let's take a look at the standings. So clearly we're the best team in MLB. Clearly. Athletics won 111 games. Nationals won 117. So the Athletics must have gotten some players as well. So yeah, we were 45 games better than the next team. So, all right, who are we taking on? First, it's going to be the Braves. I'm curious to see if the Braves sign anybody at 82 and 80. Probably not. Johnny Damon tore it up. Cool. Let's see. Where are the Braves? The Braves did not sign anybody, so this is going to end poorly for them. Game 1. Garrett Cole versus Joe Random. Win 18-0. Game 2. Stash Page versus Joe Random. We win 22-0. Game 3. 17-3. We can see if we do a perfect game in here. 7-hitter here. And a 4-hitter there. Okay. Now we're taking on the Nationals. This could be a tough matchup. We could actually lose a game here. Cliff Lee versus Mark Pryor. Game 1. We lose game 1. Game 2. Kerry Wood versus Phil Niekro. We're down 2-0. Garrett Cole versus Brandon Webb. We win 9-1. Stash Pitch versus Mark Pryor. We win 3-1. Game 5, Mike Bucina. We win 24-1. Game 6, Cliff Lee versus Brandon Webb. We win 11-0. So we couldn't even go immaculate in the postseason because the Nationals just signed like 4 legends. And now you're taking the Oakland A's, who also, by the way, I should show you guys the roster that the Nationals had. Where are the Nationals? There they are. Yeah, like, they signed 5 legends. So, good for them. And look at that. Top prospect, Joe Random, 4 overall. A potential. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. The potential changed. He must have been really good then. But, yeah. That's crazy that 4 legends were able to get 2 games off of us. And now the Athletics. So, let's see their team. The Athletics. John Smoltz. Jackie Robinson. Okay, so they even got a bat. And then they got Pedro Martinez. So a couple pitchers and then Jackie Robinson. So Kerry Wood versus John Smoltz. Game 1, we win 9-1. Game 2, Garrett Cole versus Pedro Martinez. We win 18-0. Wow, 1-hitter. Game 3, Stash Page for Joe Random. Yeah, we're going to win these 2 games. 30-2. And Mike Bucina versus John Smoltz. 20-0. So, we went 162-0, so we completed the challenge, but we lost 2 games in the postseason. I think if they didn't sign anybody, we would have won. We would have won every single game. So, take it as you may. The fact that we were down 2-0 though was kind of scary. Like if we would have lost after going 162, that would be embarrassing. But we didn't. So, hey, we'll take it. Awards. Jim Edmonds, World Series MVP, playoff MVP Bryce Harper. I mean, Jim Edmonds hit 684 in the World Series. We'll take that. And your postseason stats look like that. I mean, pretty dominant in my book. So shout out to the boys. And, of course, the boys here doing their thing. Let's see the pitchers. Pitching rotation, dominant for the most part in the postseason. And, of course, our bullpen was pretty solid. Jesus, Tinoco was an all-star. Wow. Good for him. Yeah, our bullpen was actually lights out. So great stuff there. I guess with that being said, full screen to close out the video. Alright guys, well that's going to be your whole video of the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Comment down for videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down below description if you like the comedy TJP. So we're able to go 160, you know. Again, we lost those 2 games. But then we won 4 straight, thank goodness. And win the World Series. So, can we go 160 now? Yes. And would we have gone immaculate in the postseason had nobody been signed? Absolutely. But the game's the game. The game is the game. So fair play. Maybe the sim engine isn't too broken, at least in this scenario. But yeah, if you have any other ideas with the 0 overall roster, let me know. Players, career sibs. Maybe there's like a 50 overall roster. I mean, you can maybe try to see if we put like a 0 overall team with just the best player against like a team of like a roster of like 50s or something. That would be interesting. We could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But maybe a future idea. Who knows? Either way, I'm gonna head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.